How's that? Chops Bearded. I got to go back now. Chops Bearded was first. Fisherman 83. How you doing? Trevor Thompson. John Gill. Tyler. JB. Dante. Jan. Clint. How's it going? James Dub. All right, sweet. Well, funny thing about computers, if you put it on mute, for some reason, you can't be heard. Swap Fishing, how's it going, man? Right on, John. How was that? Tyler. Landon Trimmer just bought the Lunker Hunt backpack. Sweet. I'd like to know how you like that one. I got more backpack videos coming. Right on, Jig Man. Joe Wenda, how you doing, man? Mr. Bass, I emailed you a pic from today. Hope you saw it. I have not seen it yet, Clint. I may have to pull it up, and if you send me something, I'll respond. So if I haven't responded, I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, we're gonna mix it up a little bit tonight. Gonna try something a little different. Yeah, Tyler. Tonight could be the night. For sure. So, let's see. One thing we're going to do a little different tonight. We're still going to spin the wheel some. But I'm also going to try connecting some people in that might want to go live on the stream. And we'll see how the connection goes. I experimented with it today with my wife's phone, and it worked okay. So I think it'll work. Landon, you got the Carolina rig kit? Sweet. That's going to be a good one, man. You got to learn the Carolina rig, even though a lot of guys hate throwing the Carolina rig. I actually like throwing the Carolina rig. What's up, Walt? How you doing, man? Live hookers, James Dub. Yeah, so if you want to connect with me, I'm going to give a couple of people, maybe 3 or 4, depending upon how this goes. We're in experimental phase, so who knows? May not work at all. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. I know some of you guys don't have Instagram. Sorry. And I will send you a link. What up, Sam? I will send you a link back, and you click on the link, and you should be able to join me live. We're going to try it. And then here's what's going to happen. There's Weston White. You guys who were not on Thursday night, Weston's first night was Thursday, and he's already famous. Went to Ollie's lot bait packs for $2 each. Dang. That's a deal. Right on. Landon, look at Walt's comment. In fact, I can click on it so you can see it. The C-Rig is a great search tool. Absolutely it is. It's kind of a shame all the guys have gone to almost complete electronics. There's still some great ways to find fish and find the bottom composition the old school way, and the C-Rig is one of those ways. John Gill. Weston, how are the chores, buddy? His mom sent me an email, and it sounded like she was in a pretty good mood, so he probably got off all right. Yep, he says he didn't get any, so that's good. Havoc pit bosses and creatures for $2 a pack. Wow, that's a deal, man. I need to get to an Ollie's. Weston's whole family are subscribers now. Sweet. Oh, there's Curly Q. He's back. Curly Q, the winner who gives his prizes away. Clint caught a 449 for Mr. Bass TV today. Sweet. Oh, my mom's even on here tonight, man. This could get out of control. There's James Roy Lawson Jr. right there. Hey, everybody. Congratulate Mr. Lawson, his Tampa Bay Bucks. They spanked my Chiefs big time. Hey, my check is on. How's it going, my check? 449. That's a pretty sweet fish, Clint. Can I ask what your favorite fluorocarbon is? Seagar. Seagar fluorocarbon is what I go to most of the time. I used to use a lot of Sunline, but I don't know. I had problems with it breaking a lot on me, so I'm back to the Seagar and Vizex most of the time, and a Brazex the other times. How about those Tampa Bay Bucks, man? They spanked us. What about everybody else? What's your favorite fluorocarbon for Kick Your Bass? I think you're right, Frank. Frank says Seagar is the best. Weston White. Hey, Mr. Bass, I think you told me you're from Birmingham. That's right, Weston. Born and raised in Birmingham, Alabama. It's a good place to be. Unless you get ice, because they got no idea what to do when there's a sprinkle of ice on the road. Or snow, for that matter. Red Label Seagar. Kick Your Bass. Yeah, I think it's fine. I use it some. Use it for leader line a lot. Yeah, let's give some love to old Leroy and the Bucks fans. That was a solid performance by the Bucks. Yeah, KC just fell all apart, man. It was embarrassing. They deserve to lose as much as I love my Chiefs. It's just embarrassing. Right on, Joe. We can always go back to the tried and true national champs, the Crimson Tide. Roll Tide. I know some guys have started using that Strike King fluorocarbon. I've gotten some of those in one of my boxes. I can't remember if it was Monster Bass or one of the others. I kind of think it's cool because it's got a little suction cup spool thing. I haven't tried the fluorocarbon yet, though, so I don't know if it's any good or not. Any of you guys tried the Strike King fluoro yet? I know some guys that use the in fact, somebody told me that the Bass Pro fluorocarbon is made by Seagar. Any truth to that? Anybody know? Yeah, swap. Mine hasn't shown up yet. And they're taking forever. That's why I keep posting videos and they're like a month old and people say, that looks like it was last month's box. Yeah, well, I just got it. Dang. What's going on with Jim? I missed that. Missed his deal here. Late because I lost my fishing. Oh, that's a downer. Lost his fishing buddy dog this afternoon. I'm just here to be around good people. Man, that is... Sorry to hear that, Jim. It's going to be a rough day when I lose Goofball. Yozuri makes good fluorocarbon at half the price. Well, you should be able to believe Curly Q, too. He's an electrician. I think that's what he told me last time. You can always trust an electrician. JB said I got a case of the Strike King Tour Grade. It seems to be good. Back to the old Bass Pro fluorocarbon. Anybody heard that rumor? Oh, here it is. Bass Pro fluorocarbon is Seagar. Well, you can take JB's word for it. Well, if that's the case, we should all be buying Bass Pro fluorocarbon because I know it's cheaper than Seagar. What up, Matt Lovelace? How you doing, man? Curly Q does not drink either. Well, good to hear that, man. Good to hear that. Hey, there's Outside World. How you doing, man? Big DD, got a new light. No, I don't got a new light. I probably just accidentally made it look good this time, if you can see well. Hey, this is a good fun fact. JB's right. Seagar was the inventor of fluorocarbon. Do you guys know that? Fluorocarbon line. Everybody was throwing mono until Seagar saved the day. What's your favorite mono? We ought to talk about mono more because there's a lot of guys that cannot afford fluorocarbon. And there's some really good mono out there for decent money. I'll tell you my favorite mono, my buddy Joe Enda, who's on tonight, got me onto some really good mono. Let me see what yours is first, and then I'll tell you what mine is. Berkeley Trilene. Guys, most of the time, most techniques you can do with mono and you'll be fine. Really, honestly. Does mono stretch more than fluoro? Absolutely, it does. Does mono float instead of sink? Absolutely, yes, it does. Is mono less sensitive? Yes, but 9 times out of 10, you will not be able to tell the difference. And mono's way cheaper. Man, Weston's got a problem already. We're only 13 minutes in, and Weston's already got a problem. No charger. How about this? So we got Suffolk's, Berkeley Big Game, and Maxima. My favorite is this one right here. Maxima. I agree with you, Tyler. Maxima is my favorite fluorocarbon. It doesn't have a lot of memory, which I like. Seems to hold up really well. John Kilborn, how you doing? Berkeley Big Game. There's nothing wrong with Berkeley Big Game. I use that as well. You can get a roll of Berkeley Big Game for pennies compared to most stuff out there. High school, late 80s, and college in the 90s, I used Berkeley Big Game exclusively in Texas. Nothing less than 15-pound and offense heavies 30, and we caught big ones. It's true, man. I mean, sometimes we get so caught up in silly stuff like this technique absolutely has to be on fluorocarbon. And that's really not true. There's no doubt that there are times when fluorocarbon is the only way to go, but man, save your money, dudes. Mono doesn't get any love anymore, but it's still good stuff. Watch your reel video on those Shimano cores. Yeah, dude, man. Shimano cores. Those are great reels. You were right, Curly Q. The Shimano makes awesome stuff. They just do. I'm sorry. Oh, Weston's going to switch to his sister's phone, so don't know what it's going to say when he switches over to that. Here's C Big Hill 75. Speaking of C Big Hill 75, everybody give some love to C Big Hill, who donated this reel. Here's his comment. Let's see what he had to say. Mono is a lot more manageable than fluorocarbon. Way easier to learn to cast for a beginner. I agree. C Big Hill donated this reel that we are going to be giving away on March 13th. March 13th, we're giving away the Quantum KVD Smoke S3. Yeah, Mono, in my opinion, does much better on a spinning reel, too, if you're not going to use braid. I usually use braid on my spinning reels, but if I got to use one or the other, I prefer Mono on my spinning reel. Okay, Weston is now called Noah Bricker. So there you go. Weston won the Blade Crate last Thursday night in our live stream. For those of you who missed it. All right. Clint Atkins DM'd me on Instagram. Look at Frank. What he says about Mono. All right, I'm going to try to connect JB's fishing first. Let's see if we can make this work. I may mess this up, and if I do, we won't do this, but we'll try it. Yeah, that is kind of funny. Weston's sister is named Noah. Never heard of that before. All right. Okay, I am putting this link and I'm sending it to you now, JB's Fishing. See if you can if you can click on it and get in here. No. Are you talking about this outside world? Or are you talking to somebody about something else? Who makes that gill swim bait with the feathered hooks? Are you talking about this one right here? Curly Q? How is it on Facebook, Jim? Is that a sweet looking lure or what? Yeah, Landon, I will let you get on in a minute here. Noah is in the Bible. That's true, Simon. Noah's not a female as far as I know. Yeah, so Curly Q, this is made by Depps. And it's called the Bull Shooter. What up, Don Kelly? You never did let me know about that ammo, man. So this is an amazing looking swim bait. I have not fished with this thing yet. Depths makes this bull shooter. They make like a specialty color every year. I don't know if they still do it. Maybe some of you guys that are swim bait experts could tell us. But I'm pretty sure they make like a specialty color every year. And this one's really sweet. Okay, JB can't get it to work. All right, let me try something else in here. JB. Da, da, da. Let me see if I can. Huh. All right, I'll try to send. You may not be able to send this link through Instagram. I don't know. Like I said, I'm experimenting here. Let me try sending one to Landon. And if he's got the same problem, then we'll know it's wait a second. Sound like something just happened there. How about that? 51 people. Big DD. No, that's not a record, but it's close. All right. I'm going to try, Landon, I'm going to try to send you the same link. See if you can click on it and join up. Yeah, I think you're right. Freestyle bass fishing. Yeah, that sounds familiar. You got to have a membership or something, and then you can buy their limited edition colors. Yeah, Brian Waterman, I dig the hats. In fact, I got a thing going right now where every week during baseball season, I'm going to be breaking out a new lid for a minor league baseball team. And that's going to be one of the questions. John Kilburn's actually the tiny bull shooter one. Sorry, I'm trying to. This thing must not be working since Landon can't get in either. Oh, here he is. Me too.
There we go.
Landon can't get in either. We got Landon on. Oh, here he is.
I gotta mute my computer.
Yeah, mute your computer so we don't get.
I'm really
get
delayed
feedback
on my computer compared to what this is right now. This is like live right now.
All right, sweet. So you just used the link I sent you, Landon, and it worked.
Yeah,
huh?
you had to like click on the 3 dots in like the top corner and then switch it to Safari, and then it'll work.
Ah, see? This is a 14-year-old with all the technical knowledge.
Yeah, it wouldn't work if you just did it through the Instagram link. You had to be on Safari or something.
Okay. So how about that? We got our first connection. How you been, Landon?
Good. Really good, actually.
So you got on with me on Instagram a while back, didn't you?
Yeah.
You usually win something just about all the time, don't you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've actually won something every time I've been on. Almost, at least.
Did you hear that? He's won something every time. Oh, man. Now we really know Landon's internet is delayed, so that's his problem with the giveaway answers. Yeah, see, maybe you need to be on this instead of whatever you've been. But he wins.
Yeah.
Like he said, he wins even with delays.
Yeah, it's like a few seconds delayed on my computer. I got to fix that.
Chops Bearded says, turn your phone sideways.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, dude.
That works perfect.
Way to go, Chops Bearded.
Yeah, that's way better.
Sweet. All right. This is something I'm going to try here. You get to be the first one up to try this.
All right.
Okay. Let me see here. I'm going to ask you if you have a certain lure. And if you have it and you can show it to us on the screen, I'm going to give you a prize.
All right.
Okay. So, let's see. Do you have a Zoom trick worm?
Oof. Let's see. Can it be a curly tail worm or does it have to be just a flat worm?
Flat worm.
Okay, let's see. I might have it. I think I should. Gotta break out the boxes.
He's breaking out the boxes, guys. Does he have a trick worm? Does he have a trick worm?
Ooh, found it.
What?
Right there.
Oh, let's see the whole thing. Hold it up the other way. There you go. Oh, nice. That looks like a Magnum trick worm, but I will still go for that. I will allow that.
All right.
Congratulations. Good job, man. Now, I kind of threw him a softball because let me tell you, in my opinion, you should not call yourself a bass fisherman if you do not own a trick worm.
Yeah, that is true.
Trick worms are essential. All right. I'm going to let you pick one of 5 cool prizes. These prizes are actually a little better than what you get in the bucket.
Ooh.
All right. So here's your choices. The live target bait ball.
All right.
The 6 Sense Speed Glide.
Is that like a, here, can you put that up closer?
Yep. It's a glide bait.
Oh, wow, that does really look good.
Okay. The Jackhammer, 1/2 ounce. This is fire craw color. Pretty sweet. Another 6 Sense lure. This is a popper.
Ooh, that one does really look good.
Called the Splashback 70.
My phone keeps falling.
Last choice. Last choice. The Megabass Mag Slole.
How big is that?
It is 5 inches.
Jeez, that's huge. Well, you know what we got to go for?
What?
You got to go for the Megabass.
Megabass. All right. He took the first one. The Megabass Mag Slole.
Wow, that thing's big. I don't even have a rod to throw that on.
Yeah.
I got to get a rod to throw that
Goals,
on.
buddy. Goals. Hey, here's JB's fishing now. Let's see. Look, there he is. He's sitting in the dark.
We got triple. We got triple now.
We can hardly see you, JB. You look like you're sitting in a cave. All right. Congratulations, Landon.
Thank you.
Can you hear us, JB? Can't hear you, JB. If you're talking, looks like you're talking. We cannot hear you. Actually, you're right. This mag Slole is not that heavy of a lure. It's only 7/8 of an ounce.
Oh, that's actually good. I could throw that then for sure.
Magnet in the belly that holds the hook in the belly.
Yeah, I'll show that. Throw it in the rod then.
Oh yeah, that'll work. That will work.
Yeah, it's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. If it breaks off, it's gone forever, though. It's going to sink to the bottom.
Yeah, some heavy line to throw that on just so it doesn't snap.
JB,
would be the best kind of line to throw that on?
You can throw it on fluorocarbon or mono, but we've been talking about mono. Throw it on about 15-pound mono.
All right.
The only problem with that lure is if you reel it too fast, it's going to come to the surface. You gotta be disciplined to move it slow.
All
Hey,
right.
David Storm, our wiggle wart man is on. What up, David? Sell the fire craw on eBay and buy all those baits. Freestyle bass fishing. Nice. JP's a vampire. JP, you look like you're sitting in a cave. We can't hear you at all, though, man. Is there any way for you to unmute your phone or your whatever you're using? We're probably not going to be able to connect with JB, unfortunately, because
I can't hear him.
Can you hear him, Landon? I can't hear him.
No, I can't. Yeah, I can't hear him.
All right, I need to send the link to somebody else here.
All right, I'm gonna hop off.
All right, see you, Landon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, while I'm looking to do this here, was going to tell you about this Thursday, our live stream coming up this Thursday. Everybody say hi to David Storm. He'll probably give us some wiggle wart wisdom again tonight. Let me see who else has DM'd me here. Clint Adkins. All right, dude. Let me send you the link. We'll see if he hops on here in a second. Economical bassing, man, that's a pretty enthusiastic what's up. Speaking of economical bassing, we were talking about how much cheaper mono is than fluorocarbon, and how most of the time you can get away with mono before fluoro. If you're fishing tournaments, something competitive, you need super sensitivity, then maybe you need that fluoro. What up, Simon? Drew, how's it going? There's Terry Nance. Okay, I sent Clint the link, but he hasn't connected yet. So we'll see if he gets on. What time is the spin to win? Noah, we will do that some. We will do it. How's it going, Terry? Now, while Terry's on, I want to show you guys the wiggle warts that he painted for me. We showed you guys the guys that were on Thursday night, but I know some of you guys couldn't make it Thursday. So I want to show you. Terry is the fish freak, and he is obsessed. And here's one he sent me called Ozark Craw. Cabela's has Cigar Red Label on sale for $7. That's good to know. So JB, who was on in the dark there for a while, is a jig. He makes a bunch of jigs and he makes soft plastic lures. If you get on his Instagram and follow him, he posts all the lures he makes. He makes some good stuff. And Terry does this painting lures. Pretty sweet. Here's another color called Bama Magic. Really nice. blue and green. Nice craw pattern. Yellow belly. If you're wondering where he got these wiggle wart blanks, there's a company that makes these that you can buy from, and they're pretty close to, they mimic a wiggle wart pretty well. Obviously, they're not the old school wiggle warts, but those are hard to find. The company that makes those is called Predator Bass Baits. So thanks, Terry Nance, for sending us those these cool wiggle wart knockoff baits. Those are nice colors. Jim, I wanted to get your opinion. Whoa, there's Clint. He made it.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Mate, do I need to turn something off right here? Let's see.
Whoa, there's Clint. Yeah, you'll need to. Yeah, you'll need to turn one of them off so you're not.
Yeah, I turned my computer off. So.
Yep, you sound good now.
Okay, very good, man. I sent you. I went fishing today, just to catch a bass on a wiggle wart, and I sent you a picture and actually a video to.
Really?
Yeah, to your email that you had posted on Thursday.
Okay.
I think when Landon or somebody was having issues
with
his mom, and so I'd sent to a Proton or something like that. But
gotcha.
I'm sad to say that I didn't catch that 4-pounder on a wiggle wart. So I tried, but I needed to get down a little bit deeper today. The water temperature was down to about 44 degrees. In some places it was 42 where I was catching them last week, but I had to go try to find a little bit, better water temperature. And when I did, I needed to get down to about 12 feet. So I had to go a little bit deeper. So sad to say I didn't catch it on a wiggle wart.
Cool. Okay, let me see here if I can make this work here. All right, let's see here. Unable to share the screen. Please update system permissions to allow screen recording for the browser. Now they're asking me to get way beyond my abilities here.
Yeah, now it took me a little while to figure this out, and I'm not sure if I can go in, and I'm probably pretty sure I'm not going to be able to stream any of my photos with you. But I went out just for Mr. Bass TV today, and I caught one, so you'll be able to see it. And like I say, the GoPro was a no-go. And so I wanted to make sure I did that, because next week I won't be able to join you on Saturday night. I'll be working right. In fact, I'll be beginning my work when you start the live stream next Saturday.
Okay.
So.
All right. Hold on. I think I got a workaround here. I'm going to see if I can do this. This would be cool if I can actually show a video you sent.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So if you're doing that, let's see. I see David Storm asked a question. And I'm not taking over your live stream here.
Roll with it.
So it said, where did I go? I went to Houston County Lake, which is in Crockett, Texas. And so that's basically about an hour west of Lufkin. And I know, Mr. Bass, I told you I was going to Sam Rayburn, and I'm going tomorrow. I'd gotten several reports that there was still a little bit of ice in the coves. On Toledo Bend and in Sam Rayburn. But I'm going to go ahead and go on over there and check it out. So, because I have to work next weekend. So I'm going to have to get out there and get after it. So, yeah, I was on Houston County Lake, and I'm going to be on Sam Rayburn tomorrow.
Gotcha. All right. Hold on a second here. Can you guys see that? Oh man, I'm getting close here. I don't think you can see it yet, but oh, I'm getting really close. Oh, dude. I'm like having to learn all kinds of new computer skills on the spot. This
It's
all right.
it's
Hold on.
the problem is my cap is on backwards. I can't figure that one out. But
Now, I should be able to see this thing on here because I can see, oh wait, right there. Let's see if this works.
I see David says I only fish Texoma. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been up there.
Man, what is going on here? Because all right, let me see what this tab is called. Keep us going, Clint.
Yeah, no, I can. Yeah, while you're doing that, let's see, KC Mini. I was just kind of looking at the different comments that were on here. Excuse me. You know what? I see Economical Bass and said put a weight on the front hook hanger to get that wart deeper. And I'll tell you, Economical Bass, and if I had that, that would have been the trick today. And I ended up having to switch to 10-pound fluorocarbon. Oh, here it is.
Now, will it play? We might all we might be able to get is just a picture here. I don't know. Let's see here.
And I even mention you in this video.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because I was worried that you might go, well, I'll be quiet, but I see.
Will this play is the next question. We're going to have to see here.
Yeah, I don't know. So Economical Bass, and I'll be quiet as soon as this thing gets back up there. But if I'd have had those, I'd have been able to get that wart down further. And but it was definitely an issue. So I had to go to 10-pound fluorocarbon while we're waiting on this. And I ended up catching this fish on a Fritz side 9 and spicy mustard, but I couldn't get it down deep enough because I had 12-pound fluorocarbon, and normally that's where I stay is at 12-pound, but I couldn't get it down. I could see that those fish were keyed in on the bottom, and they weren't very active. And so I just kept chunking and whining and chunking and whining. I figured I'd end up getting one to react. So I just ended up going to that 10-pound to get down a little bit deeper. And that's when I ended up catching this fish right here.
Spicy mustard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I lost my red one. So
did you?
We're not going to get to show the video, but
yeah, probably not. But I got one other option here. I'm going to try.
The spin stripes. Yeah, and I need some of those. I definitely do, David. That's for sure. So is that a video or a photo? So I ended up sending two. I ended up sending a photo and a video. The video was the first thing that I sent, and then I sent a photo out there also. So, but yeah, no, John Gill, that was actually the video that he had up there. That was not the photo.
Yeah, that was the video, but for some reason it won't let me play it.
Yeah, and Mr. Bass, like I say, I ended up sending you another video. I mean, another email about 5 minutes after that one that actually has a picture on there. So if that's a little bit easier, but either way,
right on. So eventually I will figure out how to do this, but we're still in the learning stages, unfortunately.
Of course. Hey, it's been a lot of fun, man. I've enjoyed your videos. I've learned a ton, and I think that's for me being where I'm at. And I've always said that I never quit learning. The day you quit learning is the day you just need to stop whatever you're doing and go on and do something else. And so I've learned so much by watching your videos. And
Well, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
It's been a lot of fun. So no doubt.
Awesome. All right. Do you want to try to win something while you're on here? One of these baits I just showed?
Yeah,
Landon?
sure. I don't you don't need to show them to me again. I think Landon took the glide bait, right?
He took the glide. No, he didn't take the glide bait. He took the soft swim bait. So the glide bait's still available.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the popper and the jackhammer.
Yeah, that's that. You don't need to go any further. The jackhammer.
You want the jackhammer if
of course.
All right,
of course.
This could be a hard one though. I don't know. You may not be able to pull this off.
Okay.
Are you close to tackle where you can go find it and show it to us?
Yeah, as long as you don't mind me walking out to my bass boat.
Yeah, I don't mind you doing that.
Everything's in there because there's a tournament tomorrow afternoon that I'm gonna go be a part of. So.
All right, so all you got to do is produce one of these lures and you win. Okay.
Okay.
And what am I gonna ask you for here? I got several. All right, how about the I'm
worried about this now.
I'll make this easy.
Okay.
I've got a couple of tough ones here. I'm debating whether or not to see if you got them. Should I give him a tough one or an easy one? What do you guys say here on the live stream? Should we give Clint a hard one or an easy one?
Let's see here.
See what they say. What are we gonna get? Are we gonna make it hard on Clint tonight, or are we gonna make it easy?
Let's see. They're saying
medium.
Medium.
Take it easy, underhand.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to find a light just to go get to my boat.
Oh, here's a bunch of mediums.
Oh my.
Oh, look at David's storm. He's saying hard.
Hard.
So remember, David probably wants to know if you've got a pre-Rapala,
wiggle wart.
Yeah.
Is that the mission?
Well, that's a hard one.
Pre-Rapala wiggle wart. All right, let's go.
All right, he's going.
Y'all hang on. So.
Oh man, he's on the hunt. He's on the mission for the.
Okay.
Jackhammer.
Where is my shoes? Okay, y'all hang loose. Y'all are just.
You don't even have any shoes on.
I know. I've got some now. All right, here we go.
Oh, Mrs. Bass said to throw a hard one anyway, so that's what I did, honey.
Okay, just hang tight. I've got to. There's my bass boat right there.
Sweet.
So sorry, it's dark.
Gotta hope his connection stays.
Yes.
Oh man, the suspense is killing me. Does he have a pre-wrap wiggle wart?
All right, hang tight. Are y'all still there?
Yep, we're still here. We see you.
Okay, hang on. Here it is. Problem is I'm gonna try to figure out how to. I'm gonna have to take it in the house. Okay.
Work for it. No wrap, no Rapalas. Whee!
I got it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to see the bill there and make sure he's not pulling a fast one on us.
Okay, hang on. Here it is. Okay. Are y'all ready?
Yeah, let's see it.
There it is. I put a mark on it.
Yeah.
Sorry. David. Storm. He's probably mad at me. Hold on. And there.
Oh, dude. He's done it. He has done it.
And hey, here's the sad thing. I lost my red one today.
Oh.
I know. But that's okay. It's okay. I'll buy another one on eBay, but I love that. I love that bait.
All right, sweet. Clint has done it. He has won the Jackhammer half ounce in Fire Craw.
Yeah, I'll catch him
on that. Good job, Clint. You could turn into a great co-host, man.
Hey, you know what? You'd be surprised what I do for a living, and it's pretty similar. It's pretty
Oh, is it?
similar job. So
Really?
yeah, I don't. You know, I mean, I don't mind sharing it, Mr. Bass, but I don't.
Sure.
I'm
Heck
sure.
yeah, man.
I'm sure there's some people that probably know. There's some people that are out on Instagram, but yeah, I am a commentator, a live in arena commentator for the professional bull riders, and
Nice.
we do events normally all over the country, but COVID's kind of got us shut down, and then we do events on CBS and CBS Sports Network every weekend. So,
Awesome.
yep. But I
No
love
wonder
bass
you're a
fishing.
natural.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not scared of the camera. So
That is good to know, man. I'm
yeah.
definitely going to need co-hosts.
Hey, anytime, and I see Terry Nance down here. There's some people that are commenting, and listen, when you're ready for me to rock and roll, I'll rock and roll. But I want to say how much I've enjoyed your channel. I've enjoyed. I'm starting to Terry and several other folks we're starting to get to follow each other on Instagram. So it's been a lot of fun. So
Awesome.
and again, I'll try to keep up with you guys. And unfortunately, Mr. Bass, next weekend, I'm gonna be in Fort Worth. I'm gonna be starting my show about the same time you start yours.
Oh
So
yeah,
we'll be
right
on
on.
next Saturday. So
right on. That's cool. That's
anyways.
cool. You know, thanks, Clint. That was awesome. You know, when I started doing this YouTube thing, I thought it was about videos, and this whole deal has turned into like a community of guys that love fishing, and it's really, man, it's amazing. It's really fun. Just like I've made a brand new friend with David Storm here on this wiggle wart thing, and he has got so much knowledge about warts, man. It's just amazing to listen to him, and
I could
turning into a good friend.
Yeah, I could go on and on with David. I would love to have a conversation with him, and I could only imagine the stories that he has from being a part of that family and the experiences. And I hope and I'd love to hear David. I mean, it's got to make him proud, and I'd love to see his reaction on here. Just to be associated. His last name is on those.
I
For
know
goodness sakes.
I know it's amazing.
And,
hey, look, we got another celebrity on here. Get your fish ons here. He's another
cool.
He's another YouTuber that does some cool stuff.
Hey, listen, Mr. Bass, I'll let you go because I got to tell you, my phone is getting ready to die. So my battery's going out, but I'll sit here and get off this thing. I'm sure they're tired of hearing me chit chat, but yeah.
Thanks, Clint. It was fun.
Hey, anytime, Mr. Bass, and y'all be good, and I'll get on here and I'll be chatting with the rest of you guys.
Shoot me your address on DM it to me.
I will.
All right.
Thank you. You bet.
See you, man. Wow, that was fun. Went out to the boat and found a pre-wrap wiggle wart. That's cool. That is cool. Nice. All right. Look at Chuck here. Let's answer Chuck's question for him. What's everybody's favorite crankbait knocker retriever? Hard to have a discussion on fishing the old warts without talking about that. You got to retrieve them. You got to retrieve them. What's your favorite lure retriever? I just use this one from Bass Pro. I know there's some major guys out there, but mine looks like a big fish. And it works pretty good, actually. I got to figure out how to do those videos next time because it would have been fun to watch Clint's video tonight. Blind to bind. You're right. It is Dave Storm from Storm Lures. It sure is. Okay, did I tell you what we're doing for the Thursday night live stream? I know I started to tell you that, but I think I may have got sidetracked. Oh, man, I can't believe it. Can you believe he's saying this? Break it off and grab another one. You cannot break a wart off. You got to go in after it, man. Here you go. Here's an answer. I use the 1 ounce clip on weights. Sometimes the 1 ounce is not heavy enough, man. Definitely works. I get those little red ones. They're probably about 1 ounce or so. And I start with those. And then if that doesn't work, I got one of those big knockers that looks like a fish. I don't know the name of that thing. Yeah, John Gill's making a good one for you here, Clint. Expect a photo with the red jackhammer hanging out of a big old bucket mouth sent to Mr. Bass email to show on the stream. Right on. I got a buddy. His name is Rob. And he is a great fishing buddy to have because anytime you break a lure in the water, he'll jump in and go after it for you. Now, what kind? That's a friend right there. So I try to take him with me as much as possible so that when I break a lure off, hey, Rob, old buddy, feel like jumping in tonight? Most of the time he will. That is true friendship right there. Man, John Gill goes after a $2 Ned rig. I'm not going to do that. How many times have you gone swimming for a wart? That's a good question. If you're good, you don't have to do that very often. You know, the problem with throwing a really big, expensive lure, though, is a lot of times you're afraid to throw it where you should throw it. So you got to be willing. You got to be willing to lose it. Or get a friend like Rob. Hey, Mr. Bass, my sister's right by you. So if you could say something for me, that would be great. Say Noah's breath stinks. So her name's really Noah. I cannot imagine that your sister's breath stinks, Weston. It's probably you. You're right, Joenda. This is my other fishing buddy right here. He has never once jumped in and gotten a lost lure for me. What kind of friend is that? Hey, this is a good tip. I keep a tree pruner pole in the boat to get baits out of trees. See, that's kind of like when you're playing golf and you're combing the ponds for extra golf balls. Let's see what old Dad Bod has to say. Once crawled over some structure to rescue a whopper plopper and didn't realize that I was inches from a big snake. Well, heck, man, there's nothing wrong with taking a snake bite for a good whopper plopper. That's a good lure. Oh, man. All right, what's Tyler saying? We got my check. One time I went to a lake on a canoe and I found a whopper plopper with a steel leader in a tree. Did you get it? Did you get it, my check? Or did you leave it in the tree? Oh, man, my wife's throwing me under the bus. I can guarantee you that Mr. Bass does not jump in for anything. Well, that's why I have buddies like Rob who'll do it for me. Tyler, I have never had a wart in 20 years. David, I will find one someday when I can afford it. You might win one sometime, Tyler. I gave a wart away last week. You never know. Hey, yeah. What's Dad Bot? Those water moccasins can kill you. Yeah, Dad Bot, I guess you're right. It's probably not worth it for a whopper plopper. Now, maybe a wiggle wart it is. All right, I got to tell you this story. What I got on the screen here, Joe, my fishing buddy. This is my #1 fishing buddy. He goes with me, or I go with him a lot. And we were preparing for a tournament out on Smithville Lake, which is in Kansas City. And we were both throwing these really expensive Lucky Craft crankbaits. They're discontinued and they're crazy high. They're like 40 to 50 bucks each now. I got one right here that has a broken bill on it. And he and I were fishing in Smithville, and I had a beautiful crankbait like this, but it was a shiner color. It's the Lucky Craft Fat CB BDS2. These are awesome crankbaits. He and I were fishing together, and I was fishing with this, and he might have been fishing with one of these as well. I don't remember. And mine broke off. And we looked everywhere for it and could not find it. And man, it's like, oh, geez, $45 lure lost. And we're practicing. I didn't even get to use it in the tournament. The next day, we came back, and we were on the other side of the channel that we were on in a cove. And what do you know if Joe didn't find it? It was there floating in the lake, and I got it back. How about that? Frank's fishing. One time this drunk guy told me he was going to grab the stick on the rocks and throw it. He went to grab it, and it took off because it was a snake. Holy cow. That sounds risky. Oh, this is pretty good. Telling a buddy I couldn't stand the whopper plopper. He said he loves them. Best duck retriever he ever had. Oh, man. All right, I got to tell you what we're doing Thursday night. The next live stream. You know, I give lots of prizes away on Saturdays. I only give one prize away on Thursday. Thursday, I'm going to be giving away this Young Bass kit. So Weston won last week. Maybe Weston, you'll win again next Thursday. The Yum Bass kit. That's what we're going to give away next Thursday. My check. That crankbait, it's not that it's worth 45 bucks. It's about scarcity. And when you can't find them anywhere, the price goes up. That's why the pre-Rapala wiggle warts are so expensive. They're just hard to find. And if it's hard to find, the price goes up. So Thursday night, we're giving away the Yum Bass kit, but I'm going to have a special guest on Thursday live stream. If you go back and look at my most popular video, it's got over 100,000 views. We'll turn this into a question, a spin to win question. What is my most popular video? That's the question. Go. Somebody wants to win, wants to spin tonight. What is my most popular video? Big DD got it first. Boat sinking. So Big DD gets to spin. The guy in that video who I was fishing with, who owns the boat, his name is Chris Flint. He's a great fisherman. He is a guide on Guntersville now. He is going to join us Thursday night, and we're going to talk about the day the boat sank. And we're also going to talk about Guntersville fishing, and we'll talk about a lot of fun stuff. So, yeah, the boat sank. Like Joe said, it's a discontinued crankbait. That's why it's so expensive. Mr. Bass, I was fishing a lake in downtown Riverside, and I was just playing with a worm and saw a young kid about 3 get yanked about 4 feet in the water and helped jump in to try and help. Funny now. Really? Wow, that doesn't sound funny at all. I'm glad you helped him out. So Thursday night should be fun as we talk about that fateful day on Lake St. Clair when Chris's boat sank. He and I really haven't talked about it since it happened either. It's been 6-7 years ago now, so it'll be fun to recreate it. And get this, my buddy Joe, he came out to rescue us. He was with me there that time. And we should get him on next week too, and he can talk about when he came out to save us. That was crazy. All right, let's put the spin to win wheel out here so Big DD can spin. Can you guys see it? Spin to win. Chop Spirited. All right, Big DD. Are you ready to spin to win? I gotta down here. Doo-doo-doo. He's ready. Man, we got all kinds of drums going tonight. Jan and Outside World both. Here we go. I forgot to put a lure up on the blank space. All right, DD, you got a 1. So, which bucket, Big Double D? Man, Chop's bearded. He's like deafening us with his drum roll. Big Double D wants the miscellaneous bucket. All right. Here we go. Clear cut. Vibrating spinnerbait. Chartreuse Ghost. Anybody fish with this thing yet? This thing is really different. It's a spinnerbait, but it's got a blade on it, like a chatterbait blade. It's called the Clear Cut CS6000. I've never even seen that. That's just crazy. Big DD, it's yours. Clear Cut spinnerbait. Congratulations. All right. So we got our first winner there. Let's see if anybody wants to get on and try to win one of these other baits here. Anybody sent me a... Alex Reese says he wants to get on. So does DNL Lures. So let's try DNL Lures first. Got to get my link. I lost it here. Love the backpack reviews. Thanks, Connor. I got a lot more of them coming. A lot more. Okay. DNL Lures, I am sending you the link now. Can't tell you how to make it work. You just gotta play with it. Chops Bearded, are you from Mississippi? I fished a tournament down in, well, I fished a couple of different lakes in Mississippi, Pickwick, obviously. And okay, here we go. Here he is. All right. DNL Lures. All right. You go by another name besides DNL Lures?
Just Dante.
Okay, here we go. Here he is. Dante. How you doing, man? DNL Lures.
Good. How are you doing?
Right. You go by. All right, you got to turn one of your volumes off.
Yeah, I just turned it off.
Nice. David Storm is the man. Yeah, so David Storm's favorite crankbait color is the V38. I'll show you what it looks like. While we're talking, Dante, what's up, man? What have you been doing?
Oh, nothing much, you?
Just doing YouTube. That's about it. What do you want to win tonight?
Honestly, anything.
Anything.
Just here to have a good time.
Right on. What are the odds that you're going to have what I'm asking to see if you've got? Have you got a lot of tackle? You got a lot of fishing tackle, or?
I wouldn't say a lot. I mean, still, I got some.
All right, sweet. All right, guys, this is the V38, which is what David Storm says is his favorite wigglewort color, the green crawdad, which almost doesn't look green in this video, but it is green. It's got kind of a green tint to it. It's got a brown back, yellow eyes, and of course that red belly. That's it. His favorite, the V38. That's a great color, by the way. Fish color. You got any wiggle warts, Dante?
No, I'm looking to get a couple though.
All right. Well, let's see if you've got in your arsenal this lure, and if you have it and you can show us you've got it, you will win a prize. I am looking for the Senko.
Just any Senko?
Any Senko.
All right, I'm gonna have to go out to my garage.
Okay, we'll wait on you.
Okay.
He's going to the garage to see if he can find a Senko. Mr. Bass, I heard you were from the Ozark region. So am I. I live in Kansas City, Barker. So I go down to the Ozarks and fish down there as much as I can. In fact, I'm supposed to be fishing in the Major League Fishing Toyota Series here in 2 weeks, but I hear the Ozarks is frozen right now. So I don't know what's going to happen in that tournament. Right on. Ever been to Lake Fort Smith in Arkansas?
What?
No, I have not. Did you hear that? Mom's asking him, what are you doing? He's going to get in trouble trying to win a prize. He's got a lot of camo there. Oh, here he is. Your signal's pretty weak there, Dante. Uh-oh. We lost Dante. Well, when he gets back up to his room, he'll probably be able to connect again. I think he found a Senko, don't you guys? Looks like it was tied onto his rod. All right, here's one that I told you guys about this last time we were talking about. My buddy Joe He got me on this color, the natural blue craw. V208 or 209, 208. SV208 is the blue craw. Joe hooked me up, got me on this one, and it's a great one. For sure. Okay, Dante's still got the link, so he should be able to get back in here. You're right, David. Problem is, who can afford them? Noah, to be honest, I never heard of wiggle warts until Thursday. Yeah, I know a lot of guys haven't heard about them. But if you live up here in the Ozarks, you live in Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, all those areas, everybody knows about wiggle warts. All the pros know about wiggle warts. They all throw them. Okay, Chuck's asking David for some advice here. David Storm, can you share with us your favorite rod, reel, line for fishing warts? Yeah, go ahead, Landon. You can hop on if you want to ask a question. Here's one. You could buy a Depths 250 for some of the prices of a wiggle wart. Yeah, well, for some of them, true. But, all right, while we're waiting for Dante, let's do another question. Another spin to win question. While I'm looking it up, we can look at Dave's response. Okay. All right. Here's the question. I'm about to break out another hat. You guys know what this means. I'm about to put on the hat of the latest minor league baseball team. All you got to do is tell me the name of the team. Got to tell me the full name. David says he uses his dad's Lew's speed stick and an Ambassador 5000 reel. Old school in it. And they'll still catch fish that way. Here we go. That's it. There's Dante. Who's going to answer first? Not the Cannonballers. Not the Nashville Sounds. Hey, Dante, how's it going?
Hey, I got the bait. My internet went out.
All right. What do you guys think? Does he get it? Wildcats, no. Rochester, no. Indiana Chiefs, no. Albuquerque Aztecs, no. Hold on, Dante. We're trying to get the answer to this hat question.
Yeah.
Mississippi Totems. Mississippi Totems, that's a good guess. That is not it, though. I figured old John Gill. The Mr. Fisher Cats, nope. Indianapolis Indians, nope. Memphis Redbirds, nope. New Hampshire Wildcat, nope. I don't know what Frank's Fishing saying. He got it. I don't. Oh, you think he's got the Cinco? That passes. Thunderbirds. Nope. New Hamster Wildcat. Looks kind of like a hamster, doesn't it? It's not it. Las Vegas Aviators. Nope. Real Life. Real Life has got it. Look at Real Life's answer. I'll put it on the board there. The Louisville Bats. That's what I was looking. When I say full name, that's what I'm talking about. Louisville, Kentucky. The Louisville Bats. That's them. They are a AAA affiliate of the Cincinnati Reds. If anybody cares. Is that a crazy looking logo or what? It's kind of sweet. Pretty cool. All right. So, you know what I got to do, though? I got to Real Life. Man, congratulations. You get to spin. But first, we got to solve Dante's question. We asked him to find a Cinco. Hold that up, Dante, and let's see what the verdict is. Is that a Cinco? What do you guys think? I really want to get on here and show some old antique lures. Barker, have you got a DM? Have you got a account? My check says nope. John Smith, not a Cinco. Matt says not a Cinco. Gabriel says yes, but Jan says no. Gabriel says yes. Jim says no. Brian says no. I got to agree with them, Dante. That's not a Cinco, buddy.
Yeah, this is I was in a rush, and this is the closest thing I could find because my internet went out.
Gotcha. All right.
It is from BioSpawn, though.
I'll tell you what. I'll meet you halfway. Send me a picture of a Cinco that you have. You can DM it to me, and if you got it, I'll send you a prize.
Okay.
All right. Landon wants to talk here. He's back.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, can hear you, man.
Okay. So this is a $12 reel, and this is a $40 reel. It came with the combo I got, and in my opinion, I think this is way smoother than what this is.
Yeah.
Because this is like a lot harder to turn the handle, and this thing it just goes.
Whoa, nice. It does.
You can't beat that for $12. Yeah, I just need to get another spinning rod to put that on.
You paid $8 for that, or $12 for that thing?
Yeah.
It looks pretty smooth.
Yeah, I think it goes around for like 40 or 50.
Where'd you find that at?
Royal King.
Really?
Yeah, if I go back there, I might just buy out their whole stock of them and just resell them. Maybe that might be a good idea.
Nice. All right. Were you going to ask a question, or were you just showing us the reels?
Yeah. What would be like the ideal situation for a swim bait like that, like the Mega Bass one?
Oh, that one that you won?
Yeah.
Are you talking about like line and reel and rod and all that?
No, like the ideal situation, like where to throw it and when.
Oh, well, the good news is the Mag Slow is made for cold water. It's different than the regular Mag Draft. The Mag Slow has a real tight wobble, real subtle movement, and it's made for cold water fishing. So you can fish it just like you do any other swim bait lure. And the beautiful thing about swim baits, we got Alex on now. How's it going, Alex?
Pretty good. Kind of hard for me to hear you.
Oh, well, we can hear you. Let me finish telling Landon. So the good thing about swim baits is there are nuances, but all you got to do is chuck it out there, let it fall, and then reel it back in slowly. That's all you got to do.
Dante just said he's trying to go find a Senko right now. So he
All
can
right,
show us one.
sweet.
I know for a fact he has them because that's his like favorite bait. So he has
Oh.
them.
What, do you guys hang out together or something?
Yeah, he's my main fishing partner.
Oh, sweet. Well, if you don't live very far, you could run a Cinco over to him.
Yeah. Probably be about maybe 10 minutes. I could ride my bike. Go over
Oh,
there.
man. No, don't do that. I mean, I'm not. Jeez. All right, Alex, man, you're on, dude. You want to try to win a prize?
Sure.
Tell me about yourself. What kind of a fisherman are you? How much experience you got?
I got a little bit. I'm fishing the Bassmaster Open in Harris Chain in 2 weeks.
Holy cow! So you definitely got some stuff going on.
Just a little bit.
So, what's your tackle collection like? If I throw something out here, what are the odds that you're going to have it, you think? I
might have it. We'll see. I don't know how much I've got in here, but I'll do my best.
All right. I am going to see if you, what I'd like to know is, do you have a Zoom speed worm? Ultra Vibe speed worm.
Oh, you already know he has one sitting right there.
Ultra Vibe speed worm. You guys know what the speed worm, what the difference between the speed worm and regular worm is?
Isn't the speed worm like slimmer or something like that?
It's this little pointy tail on it.
Right. You got me?
See that little tail? That's what makes.
Oh, Dante's back.
Speed worm.
Here's a whole pack of.
Dante, your paws.
Dude, look at that, man. Alex got a whole pack of them. What color is that?
This
Watermelon red?
This is blackberry here, and I also have watermelon red.
How about that? Congratulations. Man, you are a real angler.
Well, I'm going
nice.
It gets hard to go to Florida and not have a speed worm.
A speed worm's a great worm, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, let's see what we got left here for you to choose from. We got the live target bait ball. We got the 6 cent Speed Glide 100. And we got the 6 cent Splashback 70 popper.
Let me go with the Speed Glide.
Speed Glide it is. That's it. Congratulations, dude.
Thank
you. Next time you're throwing your speed worms, you can say, "Hey, those speed worms got me a Speed Glide."
I appreciate it.
Sweet. You're welcome, man. Send me a DM me so I can get your address.
All right. Thank you, man.
Sure thing. Dante, what you got, buddy?
Do you guys see the pause thing in front of the thing?
Whoa, look at that, guys. What's that?
Oh, yeah, that's legit. That's a legit Senko.
I think this is a Yum Dinger.
We'll let that slide because a Yum Dinger is a stick worm, which is exactly what a Cinco is. Congratulations, dude. You are a winner. There's only 2 prizes left now.
Thank you.
We got the bait ball or the popper. The
popper looks sweet.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the bait ball.
All right. You got it, man. The bait ball is yours. It's an oldie but a goodie, man. It still catches them. Dante pulled through here. He tried to get away with an imposter at first, but he pulled through and found. Actually, Landon says that's like your go-to worm, the Cinco. Dante?
Yes.
He uses plow jockeys a lot too. You ever use those?
Nope. What are they?
They're like kind of like a stick bait, but they have hooks already in them. Like it's a plastic with hooks in it. It's pretty cool.
I have some Westie worms.
They call them different everywhere.
Westie worms have hooks already in them. I've fished with those.
So this.
Oh, look at this!
I'm gonna have to buy some more of these. These things are amazing. I love this.
I know, it's pretty sweet, isn't it?
It comes with everything. Everything.
I know. It's got everything. It's got hooks, weights, baits, and it even tells you how to fish the technique.
Yeah.
And I've also got some Texas rig kits that have the same stuff, man. It's awesome.
Those kits are definitely a great value. And then I do love these stickers a lot. The Monster Bass stickers are awesome. So thank you for those too.
Yeah, no problem.
And I am in desperate need of help how to fish a chatterbait because I cannot do it. That's the main reason I didn't pick the jackhammer.
Dude, chatterbait fishing, vibrating jigs, one of the funnest ways to fish there is. So is Joe Enda still on here? Joe Enda is an expert on the chatterbait. What do you got? What advice you want to give? What advice can you give Landon on how to fish a chatterbait, guys? You're right, Walt. Cream worm's the first worm. Yeah, those fishing kits are by Cream Lures, man. They're sweet.
This is the one chatterbait I have right now.
Yeah, that's a good color.
Yeah, I got it a while ago. I'm not sure what weight it is, honestly. I'm pretty sure it's 3/8 ounce.
All right, so Dad Bod says cast and wind. Cast and wind. John Gill says rip it through light grass and get bit. Brian says low and slow. Pop Tart says burn and pause.
Do you want to use it?
Go ahead.
Should I use a trailer for that?
Yes, I always use trailers.
Like kind of like a soft plastic swim bait or like a paddle tail bait.
Usually you don't want a paddle tail though. You don't want that much action most of the time. I throw those Zaccos. Have you ever seen those?
I'm not sure.
I've got some in my bait boat room there, but I don't have any in front of me.
I used to throw it with this. This is what I'd cut off the back end and then just have the curve.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Yeah,
but a paddle tail a lot of times has kind of too much action.
Yeah.
See Big Hill says steady retrieve with a 6-3 to 1, twitch or pause occasionally.
All right. Yeah,
Zoom Fluke is a trailer too you could put on.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn how to fish all these new type of baits and just trying to get out there, more diverse fishing.
Jim Collins is right too. Rage Menace makes a great trailer.
Yeah, I love Rage baits. They're so nice.
Yeah. All right, Dante, you want to say anything else before we go?
Just thank you again and keep up great content, dude.
You're welcome, man. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate your content, man.
All right. I'm going to turn you guys off. Take it easy.
All right. See ya.
All right, you too. See ya.
Good night.
All right. Let's do a couple more spin to win questions here. Rage Menace sideways, Frank. That's exactly right. Man, the Rage Menace is such a versatile, awesome bait. You can use that so many ways. It's really great. Look at this. My mom worked for Zoom for 20 years. Holy cow. I'd say, Mom, don't even get a paycheck. Just bring worms home every week. And brush hogs. And I should do a backpack question, Machek. Okay, I've probably got a backpack question ready here. Let me see. Let's see if I got one handy. Okay. All right. I am going to do a backpack question because Machek suggested it, and I think that's a good idea. Dadbot, I've not fished the Yamamoto Cowboy yet. I have thought about it a lot, but I haven't done it. Okay, here is the next question, and it is about one of my backpack videos. I did a video on a backpack from Shields. What's unique about that backpack? Go. That's the question. Dang, Frank. That is spoiled. Pop-Tart got it right. Pop-Tart's first. The Shields bag has a cooler in it. You were right. Pop-Tart got it. Let's see if I can find his answer right there. Pop-Tart and Cake Pop was first. Pop-Tart wins a lot too. All right, dude. Let me know when you're ready to spin. I forgot to put something on my blank space, so if it lands on the blank space tonight, I will give away a wiggle wart out of my box, but I'm not going to give a pre-wrap. It's just going to be one of the newer wiggle warts if you land on the blue space. Barker's leaving. See you, man. Have a good one. All right. Pop-Tart says he's ready. Here we go. Jan's got the drum roll going. Woohoo! KVD. Holy moly. I didn't even talk about the wheel tonight, did I? Oh, we forgot real life. Yeah, real life. I guess that was your spin. Holy cow. We passed over real life, so. All right, real life. Since I owed you the spin, you can have this first if you want. If not, we'll give it to Pop-Tart. The prize on the KVD wheel is the Lucky Tackle Box Panfish Box. Do you want this one, real life? Or do you want to pass it on to Pop-Tart? I'm losing control here. How about it, real life? He will take it. Real life wants. He wants it. Okay, Pop-Tart. That means you can do one of two things. You can, since I messed this up, you can keep the KVD spot, and I will give you a Lucky Tackle Box Panfish box, or we can spin again for you. What do you want to do? Weston's got a drunk driver in front of him. Be careful. Tell your parents to be careful. I'm sure they will be careful. The Yankee swap version of spin the wheel, except I'm letting him have a chance to keep it. I ought to do that, though. Maybe I should do the old Yankee swap or the white elephant for one time. That would be kind of fun. I'm definitely going to do that around Christmas time. Okay, Pop-Tart wants the box, so I just happen to have another one. So we will let Pop-Tart have it. How about that? Good job. Congratulations. Yeah, that was fun. Let's see. What else are we going to talk about here? Newbies. We got any newbies on tonight? Let us know on the chat if you are new, if this is your first time on. Good idea, Tyler. We'll do that next. We're going to do this one next. Jeff is a newbie. Right on, Jeff. Welcome. Thanks for hopping on and joining us tonight. Jan is new. Jan is not new. Jan is like an original. I think he may have been on my very first live stream ever. Good night, Walt. You got to go. Thanks for hopping on, man. Appreciate it. Barker Basson is new. How you doing, man? We got one more prize to give away, that popper. So let me see who else is coming in. Let's see here. All right, let's see if he wants to join us. Joe's new. All right, Joe. Watch your vids, but this is first live stream. Thanks for hopping on, man. Outside World, you want to hop on? I'm not getting a response from Pipe Nuts Dad. Do. Outside World, send me a DM and I'll let you try to win this prize here. John, got to go. See you, man. Have a good one. All right. Let's go ahead and spin for anybody who has never won before. Thanks for hopping on, Sycamore. Good to have you. Before everyone starts leaving, thanks for the entertainment. It really helps. Mr. Bass, you guys are awesome. Thanks, Jim. It was a lot of fun. All right. Let's do a question for anybody who has never won before. If you've never won, we will do a question for you guys who have never won ever. So I pretty much know if you've won. So we can make this work. Let me look at my questions here. All right. Now, this is a question from one of my previous videos. So hopefully you've watched some of my videos. Barker's PB is 8.6. That's a nice one. All right, here's the question. On one of my videos, I did a video on the floating worm technique. So here's the question. What color worm was I using in that video? You can answer if you've never won before on a live stream. What color worm was I throwing in that video? Jeff Lauer got it. Jeff's the winner. Pink. Pink. I was also throwing orange or methylate, and I might have been throwing a white one. I would have taken that too. But the first right answer was from Jeff. A pink worm. You are right. You are right. Pink and methylate. Those work great in the float and worm technique. And sometimes normal colors work too. But a lot of times you're throwing those over beds and you want a little wackier color. All right, Jeff, do you want to spin to win? Looks like he does. All right, we will spin the wheel then and see what happens here. Clint, thanks, buddy. Clint gave us $10 to the channel. We'll buy lures with that. Whoa, look what Jeff landed on. How about that? Thanks, Clint. Appreciate it, man. Jeff landed on the Angel. We know what that means. That means Jeff wins a lure and he can pick one person in the live stream and give them a lure too. So, Jeff, let me know which bucket you want me to take a lure out of. The hard baits, the soft plastics, or the miscellaneous bucket. And then pick a person that you want to give a prize to. How about that? First time he spun the wheel and he landed on the Angel. The Guardian Angel. Congratulations, man. We'll see what he has to say here. All right, Jeff picked John Gill, and he wants a hard bait. So let me go to the hard bait bucket. Here it is. Hard bait. How about that? The Guggen Squad Flat Banger. Sriracha Craw. Nice. Cool. All right, Jeff, congratulations, man. Send me a DM on my Instagram account. And I will give you my Instagram here for anybody who needs it. At Mr. Bass TV. Send me a DM. Let me know you won the Guggen bait with your address, and I will send it to you. John Gill, man. John's always winning. John loses and wins, and then John doesn't win and win. He's one lucky dude. So, John says, Jeff, would it be okay if I gave it to Economical Bassin? All right, yeah, let's do that. Economical Bassin, you are the winner of Jeff's kindness to John and John's kindness to you. So how about that? Economical Bassin. Let me know what bucket, what lure you want. Hard bait, soft bait, or miscellaneous. John the middleman. Yeah, we got some good dudes in this group here. Sharing the love. All right, how about it, Economical Bassin? Which one you want? Terminal, miscellaneous bucket, soft plastics, or hard baits? He wants a hard bait as well. All right, here we go. Oh, another Guggen bait. Don't think we've ever done 2 Guggen baits in a row. The clutch lipless crankbait in Sexy Shad. Congratulations, Economical Bassin. You have won. Epic. Right on. Okay, here's a question I thought I'd throw out there to you guys. Red Crest or the Classic? What's your preference? Red Crest or the Classic? Classic, 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 classic. There's a couple of reds. Classic because of its history. Classic, classic, classic. Yeah. I was curious what you guys might think about that. There are some that like the Red Crest better, but not as many. Doesn't surprise me. I kind of thought most would say classic. But James likes MLF over Bassmaster. It's kind of funny because I was really into MLF when they first started. I watched them for those first few seasons a ton. Then when all the pros switched and over there, I don't know. I don't dislike it. I just kind of got bored with it. So I spend more time watching the BASS tournaments now. For me, I agree. I think the Classic's got more history, and it's just, I think the tournament's a lot more special than the Red Crest. But over time, we'll see. You know, it's going to grow. It's going to keep growing. There's a ton of good anglers over there, and those guys run the MLF know what they're doing for sure. Barker, I like Jordan Lee too, man. That dude is a stick. That dude, man, he knows how to catch fish. Won 2 Classics in a row, and then he's won several tournaments over on the MLF now. That dude is, jeez, he's good. Jim's favorite is Matt Stefan. Cool. All right, man, we are almost 2 hours in. I think we got about 5 more minutes. Oh, I was going to show you the new Lew's skipping reel I got. If you remember, I ordered this quite a while ago, and they shipped it to the wrong address. And then I had to jump through all kinds of hoops, but they finally sent it to me. This is the new Lew's Pro SP PSP 1XH. Jeff Lauer, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. This thing, I saw old KVD doing a video on this, and I thought, man, I gotta try that reel. And a lot of you guys probably already know about it, but this is the new Lew's skipping reel. And look how shallow the spool is. It only holds 60 yards of line. And it only holds 40 yards, a 20-pound line. It's got a 20-pound drag. 20-pound drag. Look at Reese. I don't understand how they let the MLF Pro Circuit boat flip and slam the fish. And the MFL, they can't even touch it. Yeah. That's just a look. I believe in fish care, and I really do believe in taking care of fish. But the whole don't let the fish hit the carpet, that's just a gimmick, man. It's just a way to add a little bit of interest in the show. They get penalized, they got to sit for 2 minutes, and it creates some. I guarantee you, the fish touching the carpet does not hurt that fish at all. That's just a gimmick. But that's it, man. Made just for skipping. This you could also flip and pitch with this reel, and so it's not a single purpose. I kind of like that copper colored spool. I think that's pretty cool looking. And I'm pretty excited to try it out. It's 8:3-1 gear ratio. Fast lure. It has 33 inches per turn. Almost 3 feet with one crank of the handle. How about that? I'm pretty excited to try it out. I think it's going to be cool. So that is the Lose skipping reel. Pretty sweet for sure. Okay, guys, I think we're going to wrap her up. Like I said, if you won, be sure you send me a DM. We did not give away the popper, but how did you like that, going live and have guys finding lures? Think we should keep doing that? Was it fun or not? Mr. Bass, could you show the prize for Thursday's stream one more time? Yeah. This is Thursday night. The Yum Bass Kit. It has 42 assorted bass lures, 3 3/0 hooks, 2 4/0 hooks, and a tackle tray. Thanks for hopping on, guys. Thanks for sticking with me the whole time. Chops Bearded, he was the very first one on. He's been here the whole 2 hours. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Do you guys like having guys call in and do prizes that way? Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate you hopping on. See you, Barker. David Storm, thanks for coming on. We're in Wigglewort season, so we're gonna have some more shows where we spend a lot of time talking about Wiggleworts up until about the spawn. So Dave, we'll get a chance to talk to David a lot more in the future. Good night, Jeff. Thanks. See you outside world. Have a good one. Bye, John Gill. Thanks. Don't forget, Thursday night, we're talking about the sinking boat. Thanks, Jan. Leave a like. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks, C Big Hill. Appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot. Too bad we couldn't get JB on the live stream there while he was sitting in his cave. I don't know what happened there. Thanks, Weston's sister. Appreciate it. All right, it's 10 o'clock. We're wrapping her up. in 3, 2, 1. Good.